A stunning and historic image to show you. That's it right there. A mugshot of a former president of the United States, Donald J. Trump of New York City, arrested for the 4th time tonight, fingerprinted and his mugshot taken just like any common criminal. Mr. Trump turning himself in to authorities in Georgia for his efforts to illegally try to overturn the 2020 election in that state. Eyewitness News reporter Jim Dolan in the newsroom with details and Mr. Trump's reaction. Jim?
When you're arrested, Bill, they keep records. The jail records search document from the Fulton County Jail tonight lists defendant number PO1135809 as being 6 feet 3 inches tall, 215 pounds, that's what it says, with strawberry or blonde hair. It lists the charges: racketeering, conspiracy, solicitation of a public official, 13 counts in all. And it gives the defendant's name, Donald J. Trump. Another first for Donald Trump and for the United States of America tonight, a mugshot of a former president. Fulton County never saw a surrender like this. Donald Trump's motorcade, 20 motorcycles and 15 SUVs long, delivered the former president to the Fulton County Jail tonight, where he was photographed, weighed, and fingerprinted, and then released on a previously arranged $200,000 bond, along with a pledge that he won't threaten any potential witness in the case.
What has taken place here is a travesty of justice. We did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong, and everybody knows it.
Well, perhaps not everybody. Trump is charged with 13 counts, including racketeering for his efforts as the head of a vast criminal enterprise. It was designed, prosecutors say, to illegally overturn the results of the 2020 election in Georgia that included, the indictment says, a pressure campaign to encourage public officials there to illegally declare him the winner of an election he clearly lost.
So, look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state.
Trump is charged with 18 others who were allegedly part of the scheme. One co-defendant, Kenneth Chesbrough, has asked for a speedy trial in the case, and the judge agreed, setting a trial date of October 23rd. But it's not clear what exactly that means for the 18 other defendants, including Trump, who claims he did nothing wrong.
If you challenge an election, you should be able to challenge an election. I thought the election was a rigged election, a stolen election, and I should have every right to do that.
No former president has ever been charged with a felony. Donald Trump is now charged with 91 of them in 4 jurisdictions for actions he took before he was president, while he was president, and after he was president. Trump says he did nothing wrong, should never have been charged anywhere. Bill?
Jim Dolan with the reaction. Jim, thank you. And another mugshot added to the gallery. This is Mr. Trump's former chief of staff, Mark Meadows. He also surrendered today in Georgia and was released on a $100,000 bond. A judge yesterday, you'll recall, ruled against Meadows' attempt to block his arrest while he had his bid to have the case moved to federal court. Well, that move is pending. And another co-defendant, former Trump attorney John Eastman, is asking for the speediest of trials, as we heard. He's pushing for a verdict within 3 weeks. That would require a severed trial instead of just one big, huge trial alongside the other defendants. Eastman faces 9 counts for his role in trying to change Georgia's election results.